Well, thank you all for having us here at the adthera offices here in Birmingham. I don't think you can see it on camera, but we've got these 360-degree views around us, so it's brilliant. How's it all been? I mean, quite a journey so far, I guess.
I'll let the guys kick off.
Well, I'm one of the more recent recruits, so I started in January, so I've been with the team for 6 months, and it's been really exciting for me. I think the strength is in the team and our network, our existing network, so we've been able to engage many of the different suppliers in terms of understanding what the new technologies are coming through. Well, we've deployed some of the technologies in the tech ourselves in terms of the headsets and recording everything that we do, and how do we incorporate that into the wider supply chain. So the next technology we're going to look at is how do we trace and track all the solutions and items within the space, and again, build that into the data stream. So yeah, very good for me so far. Very excited.
It sounds like your inbox was full on day one then.
Yeah. Probably full before I got there.
Yeah.
So I guess for me, I reflect, 18 months back, looking at the space we're in now, which was an empty shell, and having a vision of what we wanted to develop, designing the lab, designing the GMP simulation suite, seeing it come to life, seeing the kit come in, building the team, and now seeing the team work with those bits of kit we've integrated, bringing clients on board, and starting to realize what we set out to do. It's been incredibly exciting. I think now we've developed the team to a level that we really add value to the clients that we're working with.
Yeah, amazing. And Colby, you must be really proud. I mean, you've got 2 of your team here, but you've got the rest kind of in the building or elsewhere doing amazing things.
Yeah, it's our team, and we've come together, no turnover. Everybody's thriving, I think. We're happy clients, which is always very good as well. But I might not be starting another startup in the middle of the biggest investor downturn in recent 20 years of biotech. But no, it's been a challenging time, and to have stayed stable and come out the other side of it is really a massive relief. That's where the pride really comes from, is the tenacity and resilience of the team while learning and developing, even in relatively quiescent periods. We've really leveraged that time to be able to grow and come together.
And this is why we love working with organisations like adthera, isn't it?
It really is, yes. Well, I was going to say, and Carl, I think, you must be so proud of the speed with which you've achieved stuff as well. I mean, you walk into the office, and as we said earlier, it's such a buzzy, exciting feeling. There's a feeling of things really happening and happening very quickly. We work a lot. I mean, we work with all of the main tech transfer offices. We work with independent research organisations. Places where absolutely leading edge research is done, and with fantastic outputs. But things just take a bit longer when the public sector's involved. Whereas the sense that we get with somewhere like adthera is just that you're very flexible, you're very innovative, you're very fleet of foot, and actually you've achieved an enormous amount in the short space of time that you've been in existence.
I mean, we've tried to build a healthy culture, and then obviously build in threats if necessary later. I'm joking. It's part of the shared collective. It's part of that shared vision of where we want to get to. And if you can have that, and again, building on a basis of trust and a common alignment of goals and a shared accountability for where we're trying to go, then people will follow. And it's a little bit trite. It's like the AI word, but the purposeful word is super important right now. It's having that everybody here is deep in cell and gene, really, really appreciating the space, and is convinced that these therapies are going to make it. And as such, therefore, are adding value, trying to accelerate that and make them a better asset to be able to go to market, really gets people here at night. Everybody here is affected with some relation or other, and distance with serious illness, that cell and gene therapies are going to be able to help in the future.
And I think what's so cool about working with scaling businesses, and that's probably, in the life sciences world, it's probably 60-70% of our work. And actually, Richard, you're on the education and academic side, and me and commercial life sciences. I mean, it's an increasingly exciting point of intersection, I would say.
Definitely.
But what I think is really interesting is when you look at the different kind of company profiles, and all of these organizations, all of these clients we work with, they have kind of amazing, world-changing tech that eventually is going to get out there. But there are so many sort of challenges around culture, around the people strategy, around how they've started to build organizations. Are these investable organizations? Are they scalable organizations? And you just see such a contrast. But But again, working with you guys and just seeing how you clearly built the organisation from the ground up, but thought about all of those things, because it isn't just about the service you provide and the brilliance of the technology that you work with. Of course, that's a major part, but it is also the people, the diversity, the culture, everything that kind of wraps around it, which is what makes adthera what it is, I guess.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Yeah, no, I think it's the people business, isn't it? It's about building that trust within your own team, your own organization, and also with your suppliers and then the clients. And so that's the essence that holds it all together. And all the other technologies and implementing all the different systems, that's all to help gain or maintain that trust or build on that trust.
It's building the team, isn't it? That, building a company ethos that people want to come to work, are so excited to come to work. Not only because we're doing exciting cutting edge science, but as a team, they work well together, they learn from each other. It's a good place to be in the office or the lab doing things with clients, or in the quieter times doing things in house and learning from each other and improving ourselves.
And what does it mean to be in Birmingham?
The heart of the country, and I just, without wanting to draw more CDMOs into this space, it's the stability it gives you. I mean, we can hire fantastic talent. It's a lot more affordable environment both for our talent to be living and working and for us to be practicing in. And we have a stability because you don't have that in cell and gene space, that sort of Potter's Bar, Stevenage churn or that London churn.
Yeah.
And that gives you a stronger growing environment, a healthier culture, and a better team. The team is coming together. It's not turning over and changing all the time. It'll be fine to add into this team, but I think building, like I said before, building foundations and getting the foundations right is the most important thing of anything that you do. Build on sand, it will collapse in time.
Tell us a bit about how you've raised adthera's profile in the last 12 months.
I would be disingenuous as a digital first business not to go digital, right?
Yeah.
So we've avoided a lot of the traditional stuff. We haven't been, again, carbon footprint mindful. We haven't been trudging around all the conferences and things. We've gone very much online through our website, but principally through LinkedIn. I very simply try to share as much knowledge, trying to be as transparent with everything that we're doing, and with our clients as well. We've made everything, we've videoed everything that we're doing. It's all real time. So digital first, digital second and third, and using common trusted platforms to do that with. And I say LinkedIn's treated us very nicely. And any of your people viewing right now, I would say please come have a look on our LinkedIn site and see all the free content that we've put on there.
And you've got some brilliant content on there. I mean, actually, regular good quality stuff that goes out there. I mean, is that quite hard to pull together? I mean, there aren't hundreds of you.
It's these two guys who are geniuses.
Well, I guess it's just thinking about how do we all consume content nowadays. It's changed a lot since in the last few years. Most of the time we're watching short clippets of videos to learn different things and different skills, right? So we've kind of followed that in terms of how we've kind of delivered the content out in LinkedIn. We've tried different approaches in terms of short videos or white papers or some carousels in terms of pointing the content in different directions and then having it on our website as well.
And I think you've used it really well to showcase a lot of what we've talked about, really around culture, but also the very technical expertise, the kind of real value add as a service provider.
And one of the things that's interested me is the customers that we work with, so the people that make the bits of kit that you see in the laboratory, have come to us and said, we really like what we've seen. Is there scope for us to do something with you too? So it's getting the message not only to potential clients, educating the next generation of people who want to come and work at adthera, but also showing to those tools and tech developers and providers that we're here to be inclusive and share and want to have everybody's voice at the table. We're not about we use this bioreactor and we'll make your process fit. We're finding a solution that's best for a product, and that will mean working with a whole array of different tools providers and having them see and buy into the digital presence on LinkedIn that we developed is really encouraging.